Okay, Cashstick Bowcraft here today, and what I wanted to do was I made I had these little bird points. I bought these off of eBay some time ago. I never got around to using them because they're not really made for hunting or anything like that. These are imported points that are made. I think these ones are made in India or somewhere like that. And but anyway, I've got a few of these, and I decided to haft them onto an arrow, or a few arrows here, and go outside and see how they shoot and perform. Obviously, these are not higher quality hand napped points that you'd get here in in America, but obviously, if you shot something with this, you can actually do a lot of damage. They have bigger points, but that are not really designed for hunting. But these smaller ones here, you can certainly use them for small game or target practice. They're kind of thick. They're not thin like nicer points are, but they do. They are able to get them hafted onto a shaft. This one's kind of wobbly, but that one's pretty good. You can haft them onto a shaft and be able to shoot with them. And for those of you that are out there that want to shoot primitive arrows without spending a whole lot of money on hand napped points, you can certainly buy these and haft them onto an arrow shaft and shoot these for fun. But like I said, they'll probably kill anything that you shot with them, but I would probably just use these for small game and target practice. Alright, so we're going to go outside and shoot these into a foam target and see how they perform, see how deep they go and stuff. Alright, so we'll turn the camera on when we get set up and take it outside. These ones here I have sinew wrapped and on bamboo shafts with self nocks, and the nocks are reinforced and the feathers are put on with a rawhide with wild turkey feathers. Okay, so these are my Cashstick primitive hunters that we're going to be shooting today. Arrows, when we go out and shoot these arrows, we're going to shoot them out of this bow. This is a hazelwood self bow that a friend of mine made for me. It's a 55-pound bow. And it's got the bark on the back of the bow still. It's a really nice bow. It's a nice long bow. It's like, I think it's about 74 inches long or so. And shoots really nice. And so we're going to take this bow out and shoot this when I shoot those arrows. This is the group I just shot about 12 yards away, 12 to 15 yards away. And I don't know how those arrowheads are going to look once I pull them out of there, because they did get kind of close together, and hopefully they didn't damage themselves. But anyway, so we're going to pull these out and see what happened. Okay, we just got through shooting those arrows, and you can see how well, at least that last group I shot went. And just as I had feared, one of the arrows had sheared off a portion of the arrow that had already been stuck in the target, since the group was kind of close. But that would have happened with any type of stone arrowhead. So it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing, because now I got to replace that arrowhead. It could still be used, but obviously it's a damaged arrowhead. But all in all, these things shot pretty good. The penetration in that foam target that I was shooting was probably about 6 inches or so, which is, you know, adequate for any game animal, but for our purposes and for the purposes of these points, for any small game animal. And also too, the points, you know, after pulling them in and out of the target, are really still hafted on there very well. They're pretty tight still in the nock. Another reason why I shot these arrows, because I wanted to try out this new glue that I'm using from JB Weld, specifically to haft on stone arrowheads. Because I thought that it looked a lot like pine pitch glue, and when it dries like rock hard. So it seems to be holding up very well in these shafts. But like I said before, you know, these arrows, these stone points are not very sharp, but they are sharp enough, obviously, to be able to kill something. But if you wanted to resharpen them, I suppose you'd have to re-nap them, but if you knew how to do that, you'd make your own points. Anyway, I'm going to start offering these for sale for any of you guys who might want to buy a primitive stone point on an arrow, and it won't cost you an arm and a leg. Just a economical way to be able to enjoy shooting stone points out of a primitive style arrow, and it's a lot of fun too. Anyway, this is Cashtook Bowcraft. Thanks for watching.